Hey, Justin Stone, man.
Hey, man, how's
How
it
you
going?
doing? Rocking out tonight?
Woo! Yeah, you know me,
Yeah.
man. The party, girl. We all about the party, man.
Absolutely. Hey, the last time I talked to you, I was wanting to get into the party girl lifestyle, and you were giving me a few pointers, and it really didn't work out.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to keep trying. Can you show me again how to do that little thing you do with the beads?
Okay, Grasshopper. Let me explain this to you again.
Okay.
You can't just think you're gonna be the party. You have to be the party. You have to, like, broadcast it out when you do it. You understand?
Okay. Yeah.
You gotta be the party. You can't just want the party.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, you need to get you some nice speeds. You know.
Right.
And you gotta look around. You see that girl way back there?
Yeah.
Y'all want to be? Who wants to be?
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
It's like magic. Oh,
Wow.
look
Those
at
are
that.
nice, ma'am.
Look.
That's
Okay, one down.
okay.
Okay, I showed you the first step. The second step, you ready?
Yeah.
Second step is to know that you're party.
Okay.
Anybody want to set beads?
You guys have so many pictures.
Look at that.
That's incredible.
All right, Grasshopper,
Okay.
it's your turn. Remember, be the party.
Be the party. All right. Point one out, Jimmy, dude.
See the one right there?
Yeah.
See the one right there? See the one right there?
Yeah.
Go.
Destiny, are you finishing the game or not? Guys!
Woohoo! Finally got a girl's pair, dude. Hell yeah. Man, do you smell that? Oh.
So I told him to pull it out. Never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, we're back?
We're back.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Welcome back to Front Row Fanatics. I'm here with Alexandra Page and Maze, and we are reviewing Ultimate Wrestling's latest show, Bad Moon Rising. The next match we're going to be talking about is T.A. Jones squared off against the Black Sheep, Bobby Dahl. This was an impromptu match that started when T.A. Jones was in the ring thanking the fans, and he is one half of the newly crowned Ultimate Wrestling Tag Team Champions. It was about that time Bobby Dahl pulled a Kanye West on him and interrupted him, going on about the younger guys needing to learn respect and bring a little class into the business. So they started an impromptu match in which T.A. Jones got the surprise win when he rolled Bobby Dahl up. It was a very good match, back and forth action. T.A. Jones wanted it a little more, but what'd you think?
Overall, it was a pretty good match, but, the one thing I do want to bring up is, at the beginning when it was just TA talking with Diana Drakehurst, the mention was Doug wasn't there.
Right,
And if memory serves me correct, this is the second time Doug hasn't shown up after something big. I mean, he let Brutal Joe Gibson down in a major match, and now this?
Well, after that match, though, he had a match with Brutal Joe, and he
Right,
explained
and it was
to
to
him.
teach him respect, which I do believe a lot of these younger guys need to show the veterans. There is a lack of that.
Right.
But overall, it was a wonderful match. It was very surprising that TA was able to beat, again, his teacher, his mentor. Here's another one of the students against teacher type of thing.
Absolutely.
I wonder what's up with that. I mean, is all the youngins rebelling?
I'm not sure, and also I have to think that the Bobby Dahl injured his leg before the
Right.
Ecstasy of Gold tournament. I wonder if that came into play. What do you think?
I would probably assume that it did. I don't think he let it heal completely. I talked to Bobby a little bit, and I know he wasn't 100% in that match, and that's, I'm sure he's going to say that's why he lost. But T.A. Jones is on his way, and he's hungry. Bobby's had his time. Maybe Bobby's. I don't know. I don't believe the hype Bobby's putting out, but about the respect thing.
Right.
You gotta give it to earn it sometimes, and
Absolutely.
I don't know. I gotta be honest. I didn't really catch a lot of that match because I was getting ready for my match. So.
Right.
But TA won, and he
you
probably
go.
cheated. So whatever.
Okay. Well, speaking of your match, we're moving on to it right now. In the next match, this was a number one contendership where the winner would get a shot at the newly crowned Ultimate Wrestling Tag Team Champions. That is Pure Doug Pitt and Mr. USA T.A. Jones.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna go on record and say again, I got screwed by the management of Ultimate Wrestling, like I always do. And for one, I should be in every main event that Ultimate Wrestling has coming up. But go ahead and explain the match, and we'll figure out what's going on.
Okay, okay. Well, the first combatants were the newly formed team of the Masters of Brutality, which consisted of the Master of Devastation Cameron Frost and the brutal one Joe Gibson. Then it was announced Mays was coming to the ring, and I for one was kind of excited. Mays being a tag team specialist, he's held tag team gold up and down the Gulf Coast. But then they kind of slipped one in here. Sorry, our producer has a phone call. But they kind of slipped one in where they pulled an ecstasy of gold type tactic. Mays didn't know who his partner was going to be or anything. And as it turns out, it was the newly signed Johnny Rebel. And you'll know Johnny Rebel because he wears a red Confederate flag as his trunks. In the end, Joe Gibson hit the Irish Wake on Johnny Rebel for the win. And Mays really didn't see much time in this match. I mean, they cut off the ring pretty good. Mays got in a couple of times, but it seems like Johnny Rebel might have dropped the ball a little bit. I don't know, maybe that's just me. What do you think?
I think it was pretty unfair that Mays, and this isn't just because he's here in the studio.
Absolutely.
I think he kind of got screwed with this Johnny Rebel. I mean, he almost seemed half drunk and a little bit not right. Seriously, this one might have taken a few hits to the head as well. It was a good match. I always love seeing the Masters of Devastation in the ring, be it separate or now thankfully together. I think it's a wonderful pairing. But I think that this match really needs to be redone with a different partner for Mays.
Absolutely. I'm glad you touched on that. Whether Mays was here or not, we would have said the same thing. That's kind of a low-ball tactic there. And it seems like I'm going to go out on a limb and play devil's advocate that the management of Ultimate Wrestling is kind of throwing their weight around doing this to people. Maybe that aren't in good favor with them.
Yeah, it's almost reminiscent of Bobby Doll and the Black Wolf teaming.
I was going to say something like that, but like I said, I'm trying to stay neutral in it. What do you want to say about it?
Well, there's history here with Mays and Diana Drake from way back.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
New era, and I don't think she's ever quite gotten over that. Matter of fact, I know she hasn't. So I feel that there's something going on here, because to give me an idiot of an opponent like Johnny Rebel
right.
is wrong. I was hoping that they would, somebody else would come out of that locker room with a little bit more experience that wanted a chance at some gold. So now they ruined it for me. So I didn't really care about the match. I wasn't really interested in even worrying about him getting beat up, and
right.
he pretty much got his ass handed to him. So
right. And regardless, you were still the Ultimate Wrestling Cruiserweight champ.
I am,
right.
and I always will be.
All right.
Now, do you think that this would have turned out different with somebody else?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Who would be your ideal match?
Anybody but that guy.
So you would take the Black Wolf over him?
Okay, maybe not. Anybody but those two.
Okay, and you got to deal with him more than us. I mean, because really I didn't want anything to deal with him. He really did seem drunk. Do you think there's something wrong in that head?
Yeah, I didn't see him at all in the locker room the whole night. So, like I said, I didn't even really know.
He might have been out in his pickup truck.
Yeah, he reeked of alcohol. So that's why I was like, you know what? We'll let him go.
Okay, we're going to get through this last match real quick because we're running low on time.
One thing I do want to say is that now the Masters of Devastation do have a shot at the belts.
Right, the next upcoming event, they should
right.
take on Doug Pitton and T.A. Jones.
Right.
All right, and the main event, it was the Ultimate Wrestling Heavyweight Champ, the former center Nick Virtue, taking on Canadian superstar Eon Flex, and we'll be right back in a minute.